Hello folks, just want to show you what I've been doing on coronavirus lockdown. This is my bathroom here that I just remodeled. I'm into the steampunk era stuff, as you can tell, big time. And this is my old-timey gauge collection and stuff. I'm gonna come back to that, but anyway, I started over here. This was already here, but I took and I painted the covers there with like an antique gold to make them look old, brassy looking, you know. And then I picked this gauge up on eBay. We had a bidding war, and I ended up winning, of course. But anyway, this is an old oxygen acetylene gauge out of a 1910 oxyacetylene unit. That's the only way they had to weld back in the old days, welding ships and tanks and stuff back in the, for World War I and stuff like that, which was real cool. But anyway, check out the gauges. This is what I like. These, see the half moon on the back of them, the crescent moon. These gauges, any gauge you see with the crescent moon, are early 20s to 1900s, like maybe even 1890s. This oxygen acetylene here, you see them on there. Super cool. Then of course my little faucet here, I got it steampunky looking. This is my cabinet, which is got a little bit, just some standard old white porcelain knobs on it. Then we come over here to, let me back up a little bit so you can kind of see this. But there's my light up there. I got a steampunk light. Yeah, check that sucker out. With the old-timey light bulbs in there. Anyway, you come back to this hat right here. I bought this on eBay like super cheap. Like 25 bucks. It's like supposed to be a Halloween costume thing. But look how cool that is. I mean, it's all steampunk stuff. How can you pass that up for 25 bucks? Anyway, then I found these old frames in Kentucky. Some old lady had these in Kentucky. $5 a piece for these frames, which are super cool. And then I printed these pictures of this guy's car from England, London, England, or actually Leeds, England, I think he's from. But he built this steampunk car. Super cool. Took him 5 years to build it. He says it's a combination of a carriage and a street rod and a fuel altered. Just super trick. Look at that motor. I mean, it's just, this guy just went crazy. He's an unbelievable fabricator. Here's the motor, just to give you an idea. I mean, that's crazy. The little pipes that are sticking out the side, look like exhaust pipes, are really solid silver drinking goblets. I watched the whole YouTube video. This guy has several YouTube videos on this car. Super cool. Then you come down here. Of course, I got my steampunk, crazy, futuristic, Mad Max glasses. This is another one of my old gauges here. I picked this one up for like 10 bucks. It's still a little rusty and stuff, but it's cool. This key, old skeleton steampunk key with the gears. Picked that up for $2 on eBay. Then I come over here. Here's another gauge. I think I got this one for like $14 on eBay. I think I was the only one that even bid on it. But look how cool that thing is. That is super cool. That's the early 1900s for sure, 100%. Then I got this little cool pocket watch here that flips open, real steampunky, real cool face and what have you. That was $7. And then here's some more gauges here. This is a DeVilbiss spray gun gauge. And, I do a lot of paint cars and stuff like that, and this is super cool. Both of my guns are DeVilbiss. I've sprayed with everything, but my favorite is DeVilbiss. And look at that. An early gauge. That's definitely a collector's item, one of a kind off eBay. And this here's just a great big giant gauge. These have real glass faces that are super thick. You'll be able to see on one of these. Here's another one. This one was super cool. If I turn sideways, you can see how thick that glass is. The glass is super thick. It's probably at least 3/8 of an inch thick, and the face unscrews. This cap right here unscrews off of that. so that you can take the glass off, I guess, to clean it or what have you. I don't know. And then, of course, I got this one here with some oil. It's an oil gauge. Then we jump down here on top of the toilet. I got some cool glasses here with the flip lenses. Those were like $3 on eBay. I'm an eBay junkie. I buy everything on eBay. Then this gauge right here, this is cool. This is a Hastings piston ring gauge from probably the 20s, I'll say. So they probably use this to check the compression on a Model T in some, mechanic shop somewhere. That's what this is. And even the threads, I can't thread it up here on my regular thing. It has real fine threads because it's a compression gauge. Isn't that cool though? That was way cool. Then this is an antique torch. It's kind of like a propane torch, and they would use this to solder pipes together, in houses and stuff like that. These are pretty common on eBay, and this one is solid brass, super heavy, got all these cool knobs and stuff on it. But anyway, these things are super cheap. I can't believe it. I got this for $28. It's solid brass. The brass is worth more than that. And this thing's an antique. It's got to be from the early 20s and 1915 or something. I'm not sure. It doesn't have any markings of the date on it, but super cool. Okay. Then we go over here to the shower. Of course, I got the old-timey shower head up there. And then this here I made up. This is a big 4-inch gauge. And I put some fittings on here. These are all brass, and it's got a little turn key thing on there so you can turn the pressure on and off. But this is a 4-inch water gauge, also from way back when. This one doesn't have the crescent moon gauge pin on it, but this thing is super cool, made by the same company most of mine are, US Gauge. They're just super cool, man. And being an artist and being in love with steampunk stuff is that's all me. You can even tell by this light fixture up here. You can't see. I got a steampunk bulb in there. Just crazy. All right, then you come over here, and I got a ship's porthole mirror. Very cool. Solid brass off of eBay for $40. Unbelievable. This thing is solid brass. I don't know if you can see it or not. And it's a mirror. Then I made my towel rack here out of this is a steampunk era, towel bar rack. There's actually 2 of them here. And it's the old fittings. These are brass elbows on there. And this is a towel I normally use. These other ones here, those are for good. Those are for, visitors. But I have these 2 cool towel bar racks I made up, really cheap actually. The black part of it is, the pipe is actually plastic, which was only a couple bucks. But it looks like it's steel, so. And then I have another cool steampunk picture of this guy's car up here. That's behind the door. The only other thing I did in here is I changed this doorknob. I got to redo this door. But look at that cool looking steampunk looking doorknob. I got, I don't know what that is on my door. I got to clean it or something. Anyway, this side's pretty good. Just look at this side. Don't look at the other side. And then we come down here, and this is my toilet paper holder. And of course, this is another great big gauge. This is a 4.5 inch, almost a 5-inch gauge. It goes into the wall there. Brass fittings. Comes out. It's got the toilet paper on it. Then I got a couple other little fittings back there, and with a pop-off valve down at the bottom. And these are, that's another. These are the crescent moon gauges. Also, all 3 of these. And to put the toilet paper on, you unscrew this knob right here. It just unscrews real easily. You just unscrew this off and slide your toilet paper on, and then put this back on. I was just gonna put a little knob on the end, but I thought that was way cool, you know, because I like the knob on there, you know. Looks like this, but you know, in the bathroom, especially with all those, you know, I got water gauges, and it's supposed to look like some water's gonna come out of there, you know, because by the shower. And this is just a standard, you know, scale for, you know, guys to get on and see how fat they are. And then I bought this stand at Walmart, I think. It was all chrome, and I painted the bottom of it gold. I got some really cool gold paint, and then I drilled and put all the bolts around the bottom. There's some stainless steel Allen head bolts I had laying in the garage, and that makes it, it's a little dirty, sorry. You know, that makes it look real steampunky, you know. And plus, look at that collection of toilet paper right there for the lockdown. I'm not a hoarder. I just bought this about a week ago because I didn't have any. So I stocked up. So I got plenty now. But like I said, I'm not a hoarder. But I got it. Anyway, that's kind of it on the collection. But just wanted to show everybody, you know, what I was doing like with my time locked down. And it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, you know, back up here. It's just a little small bathroom, but that's my bathroom. Very cool. Steampunk heaven. Come over here, you get ready to take a shower, you just pull that handle right there. Pull your shower door open. That's actually the, whoops, come on. That's actually the handle for the shower. Alright. Hope you enjoyed my video. See y'all later. Bye-bye.